destroying Batman? That's wrong, right? Playing in Outer Worlds. Solve a mystery. Gonna be real sweet. Let me make sure my audio is picking up my voice. How's everyone doing out there? I'm just doing my last minute checks. My microphone wasn't working like an hour ago, so I'm nervous now. You do say clear. Okay, I'm picking up my voice. Am I picking up the other audio? I can't hear the music now. My voice is coming through, but I can't hear the... Or was it just really low? Okay, yeah, it's just really low. I'll double check the game audio once that game actually starts, but let's get into said game. I got the right counter up. Yep. I gotta tell you, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than preparedness. Like, for me personally. Because if I feel like I'm ready, I don't. Straight up, like, if I feel like I've done everything, then I feel like I forgot one thing. And I preset the game so the visuals should be working right away. I got the counter and everything. I made a tweet. So I don't know what it could be, but... Let me make sure the game audio works once the game starts. You can sit with the menu music for a sec. I do love this track so much. It's just the... You know what I want to use it for? I want to use it as a theme for a Starfinder campaign. Like I do most things. It's kind of quiet though, actually. I'm gonna bring the game audio up a smidge. You know what? I think Outer Worlds might be a bit quieter than Batman is. That might be what the problem is. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it up a smidge. Oh, you're still recovering from Gen Con? Yeah, it's super quiet. Yeah, I think it might have been Batman or something else that was too loud before. Okay, I'm standing right underneath an engine, so I should probably be able to pick that up. But with that lovely audio, welcome back to Outer Worlds and the murder on Eridanos, as we're trying to solve the crime of who killed Halcyon Helen, aka Ruth Bellamy. Still quiet. I don't like messing with the audio too much, because I like having one audio level for all the games. Alright, I'm going to turn it up a bit. No one tell Riddler. So the goal today is to continue, yes, the lovely Ruth Bellamy. Oh, okay, that's lucky. Yeah, I don't know how Alex is doing right now. I hope he's good for... I hope he's good. What was I saying? I was in the middle of a sentence. We're trying to solve the mystery of who killed Halcyon Helen. We do have some suspects, although none of them have really come through just yet. There was her ex-boyfriend, Bertie, but I don't know if he's smart enough to have pulled off this whole plot. There was a rival actor, as well as a business person that she disrespected, who are still sort of on the list. I don't think Lou would have done it, but Cedric is a bit suspicious to me, and I want to go have a conversation with him immediately. As well, there is... It seemed that Ruth was aware of something weird about Rizzo's next product. Um, and she was discussing it with the head professor who was working on it. But that professor has been killed along with her entire staff. And that same person who did that tried to kill me and my crew, so there may be something more going on. So the mission at the moment is to talk to Lou because we found some evidence within the Rizzo's gardens, as well as someone tried to kill us. There's someone we need to interrogate. There's a person who disappeared that I think might be related to this case. And a pool cleaner who, we found the pool had, like, pesticides and fertilizer mixed in for some reason, and it smelled pretty terrible. I don't know if it's related, but it might be. And then this is just, like, finding items. Does it mark them on the map? Why is my map so blurry? Are they inside here? Should I do this, or should I go... Actually, let me see if I can toggle inactive quests. I'll do this real quick, just to warm myself up. Oop. And of course I've got my mystery solving gun. What is that? I don't know if I can get over there. Please do not attempt to lick any part of the storage building. Most components contain at least 40% cyanide. Oh, as long as it's only 40%. Access inventory records. Some of the gardeners are beat up. A lot of mock apples and purple berries. Do we really have to number every single fruit? Yeah, probably not. Aha! So there's some shipments of Spectrum vodka. One to the Puzzle Hedges, one to the Nut Hut. Oh, is this going to be all in this one little area? Berries are growing like a lot faster. So this is someone who was worried about the excess fruit that was growing here, and also had some sort of antagonistic relationship with Rudy, but ever since they got a treatment, they've been feeling a whole lot happier. Oh, wow, this person was working so hard and doing so well that they got an unprecedented reward, a one-time 15-minute break to be taken at their discretion. That's impressive. Let's see what we're talking about. Oh, and this is just... We saw a couple of primals hanging out there. They have some sort of wilderness exploitation reserve. And some of the keepers got drunk, and that's how some of the primals got out. Yeah, we saw those. We dealt with those. So this whole thing is just going to be here, right? Okay. I can ease into mystery. Spectrum Vodka Green, baby. So this... What does this get me, anyways? I think there's some secret science weapon or something. I'll find out. Oh, the swarms are still here. maybe,
I can take a hint.
maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll let the auto mechanicals deal with. Ooh, never mind. I do feel like these side quests are going to be important, though. Oh, sorry, I should probably pay attention to chat as well. Ooh, wrestling show. That does sound like a blast. Okay, I think I want to do some of these side quests, because I feel like this feels like the type of situation where what we feel like is an unimportant side quest might relate somehow to things. So this is inside the hotel. This one is, at least. But this one is in a parlor, which is this separate building here. So let's go deal with that. On our way, I want to see if we can get a conversation with Cedric. Let's just fast travel over there. Why is the map doing this? It's very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna head south a bit. So the spaceport was over here. Whoa! What? What are you doing here?
Here they come. I just want to be your friend. Here I go. Everyone all right?
Well, this is a little disconcerting. What are you guys doing all the way out here? Is that just going to be a problem now?
Back again, Inspector. Still early, I'm afraid. Did you look around Purpleberry Orchards? Perhaps I was unclear before. I'd strongly suggest they're worth your time.
Yeah, I was there and someone tried to kill me.
More to the place than meets the eye, Inspector.
Shut up, Cedric. He is just... He's got real big up to something energy, you know? Like, he knows things, and he knows that you know he knows things, but he knows you don't know the things he knows.
The worst part of all this.
What? You don't mean to tell me that it isn't. There's something even worse?
There is. I spent 6,000 bits on a new suit for the unveiling, but now that it's been postponed, I'll never get a chance to show it off.
My luck. That is a real tragedy.
Everything's looking peachy now.
So those guys are just around now. I quite like your description of wrestling, by the way. Let's repair this. How do I time stop again? There we go.
Here we go. Nice one. Don't mess with us.
There we go. Okay. See, now I gotta be careful everywhere I go. Yeah, these guys are really perturbing. Ooh, well, I'll be sure to stream on Thursday. What? I gotta say, this resort is losing points very quickly.
This is more exciting than I thought.
How the hell did these guys get out? Somebody's got some splaining to do.
Maybe there's another way through.
Dang it. Evan, remember cards tonight. If you don't show, I'll set a Raptidon loose in here with you. I'm just kidding, but don't forget you hear? I need help knocking B down a rung or two. Just send me running field reports for her all week. So, someone is meeting up for cars in here? That's all I can gather right now? Who would have set a bunch of Raptidons loose?
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
No, I never. You know, I never imagined Spencer
Okay.
Woolridge would outlive Halcyon Helen.
You guys are too snooty to be witnesses. Yeah, it is very, like, I mean, obviously, that's something the corporation wants them to be because they're more effective workers, but then it just went into excess like most things do here. It seems Rizzo sent me up a straightforward task. Looks not back mix for the pool cleaners. Mix the chemicals with each bit. So these are notes on how to mix the chemicals for the pool, like the cleaner and the blue watercoloring. And a minor threat to whoever steals these notes. So, can I fix the, What? What do I do here? Oh, so wait, there's that three... Wait, but what number is this? What? 1, 4, 5... I can't get 2 here? Well, where's 1, 3, 2? 3, 4, 2. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 1, 3, 2. So I think I need to... Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1 is red, 2 is green, 3 is yellow. So... Oh, but I need to know the name of the chemical. Okay. Oop. So 1 is chlorizanol, 2 is muriatic acid, 3 is brominating oxalator. So 1 cro, 2 muri, 3 brome. Muri brome. No. Oh wait, yes. Cro. Oh, no, but that's bad too. But is it correct? Because I didn't add the last two. Because if I make that 5, and shoot, what was 4? Make that 4. I'm confused. I am deeply confused, actually. Okay. It says on the chalkboard? Oh! Smart. Okay, so I need the blue watercoloring, the chlorizanol, and the hydrogenated defoamer. So blue, chlo, hydro. Blue is 4, chlo is 1, hydro is 5. So 4, 1, 5. Does this have 4? No, but I can make 1, 5, 4. I think this is the only way I can get 1, 5, 4, right? Because only that has 5, and only this has 4, and then they both have 1, but I need 5 and 4. I really should have been looking at the chat. Okay. Yeah, so... It is 415, but I can't make 415 here. So let me try this. That's it! Okay. Thank you very much, Claire. You are the true scientist here. So what does it want me to do now? Add to the pool filter? Can I fast travel there? Oh, it's so far to walk. So smart. Okay, so let's fix the pool and then we'll deal with other stuff.
Hi again. It's like I just saw you. Pool's still closed, unfortunately. So long as you don't want to...
Pretty heavily armed for a pool.
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Okay. You said someone...
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got triplicale for brains. But that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things.
Well, I'll fix it,
Sounds
and
good
then
to
I'll
me.
see that guy. So, he did say on the note, if anybody comes across these notes, then come meet me on the balcony for an opportunity. And I thought that meant, like, one of the edge balconies, because someone was reading his note and he would throw them off the edge. Oh, wow, that blue watercoloring sure works. Oh, no! Now I can't speak to the... Did I mess up this quest? Oh. Oh, no. Can I reload? When did I save? Ah, biscuits. I didn't want to do that if I had known that was going to happen. Where's this save from? 8/14. That's today. Okay, I'm gonna make a new save. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load this autosave. Did I do a quick save at some point? Oh, my quick save is back here. At 28 minutes, so the quick save was 10 minutes before whatever this is. So what is this autosave? Yeah, I guess I didn't do much, but oh, it autosaves it. Well, that's the problem. So what's this autosave? Oh, groovy. Do I have the chemical? No. Okay. So I gotta fix that. Are these numbers different? Or am I... I'm gonna say they're different. You have lost an you've gained pool cleaner, okay. So I guess let's go talk to the person first. I think the entrance around the other side would be a bit faster. There was an entrance on this side, right? Yeah. Okay, so I could clean the pool, or... Let me quick save. And see what your deal is.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay. This guy reminds me of, who was the Oracle's assistant in The Matrix? Where's these sunglasses? What do you think it means?
Might mean that you can be trusted. Might not. Guess we'll see.
Why go after a hotel pool?
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's Choice.
Oh.
But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You
How
ain't gotta
much?
concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
Ooh. Not Morpheus. So this guy, as implied, is working for Spacer's Choice and wants to sabotage Rizzo's relationship with Slug, which is the company providing their security. How far would he go to mess with Rizzo's? Because killing Ruth Bellamy really throws off Rizzo's plans for unveiling that new drink of theirs. No, I don't want to trust this guy just yet. If anything, it's probably better to be on the good side of the security people. As much as I love the Spacer's Choice jingle, this guy just moved very high on my suspect list, so I'm gonna stay away from now.
Shame. Well, I hope you'll soon see Rizzo's for what they are and help me bring them low.
It's just a pool, man. Should I? I don't know. I probably can't now, right?
Hope you're here to reconsider my offer. Otherwise, I'm not sure we have anything to discuss. Unless you got a 2-ton bag of dead sprats for sale.
Let's see what he actually wants.
That's great to hear. Or grand, as the Byzantines are so fond of saying. Not that I ain't one. There's a chemical mixing machine in the greenhouse that has more than a few volatile chemicals. Mix them and render that pool unusable. Anything that ain't a cleaner should do. Dump the mix into the pool, then find somebody in Slug and tell them you did it for Rizzo's. That'll get those damn bastards into some red water.
So did you run in the
This
first
here's
place?
a messy business, friend. And when it comes to messy businesses, the rule's always the same. Don't get too curious, whether it's about Saltuna additives or espionage. Spacer's Choice didn't ruin anything. Rizzo's did. And ain't that a coincidence? But it's also going to be Rizzo's that permanently puts that pool out of commission.
Why Rizzo's?
They're getting a tad too cozy with your friendly neighborhood slugs. We don't want either gaining power on the board. Easier to do so if their alliance ain't so sweet anymore. Personally, I don't think we're going far enough. Rizzo's is all smiling gun hands and uppity scientists. Wouldn't mind bringing them down with some well-placed bullets, but if you're worried about this hurting your relationship with Slug, I wouldn't. The guard's thicker than the shit in that pool. Tell him you're with Rizzo's and he won't question it.
I don't like Rizzo's or Spacer's Choice just on principle. But it's more effective to stay on Rizzo's good side for now, because what I care about is solving this mystery. And at the end of the day, Ruth worked for Rizzo's, so... Sure, I'll go do it.
Andy, come on back once you've done your deed.
Yeah, where do I see my relationships? Reputation, right? Oh, Spacer's Choice really likes me. Okay, they'll be fine then. Why do they like me so much? Okay. Also, the way he was talking made it sound like Slug was part of the board, and that doesn't make sense because Slug is part of Sublight, and Sublight is most certainly not part of the board. Maybe I misunderstood. But yeah, let's fix the pool, because it would also be a wasted effort if we don't. I don't want to waste Claire's science. I did it.
Oh, thanks a million, Inspector. The smell cleared right up. Well, in a couple hours, the guests might even be back. Then I actually gotta start doing my job. Of course, we're not gonna get a follow-up shipment for the water anytime soon, so they'll have to content themselves on the deck. I got a little something for making my job that much less miserable. It's the key to our storeroom. If my boss asks, you never met me.
A key? Well, now, I think we both know my work was worth a little more than that.
I guess I can spare a few bits. And, here, this pack of smokes. Sorry, they don't really load me up with the goods. I gotta get back to it if you don't
Well, that's
mind,
alright.
Inspector.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's go talk to our mysterious saboteur to see how he feels about this. It's gonna be super weird if he just, like, disappears. Oh no, other corner. Oh, he's still here. He doesn't
Something
look
must
happy.
have gotten lost between you and me. I seem to recall asking you to acidify the pool, not to do Slug's work for them.
What you wanted was wrong, plain and simple. Wrong for my needs, not wrong morally.
Wrong? Is what Rizzo's wants any better? What about Slug? Are they right? Everyone's ambitions get in the way of everyone else's ambitions. It's how Halcyon works. Now, run along while I go back to my plotting.
See now where I come from, you want to plot something, that means you gotta pull through and do it yourself. Can't just go hiring off other outside individuals to do your dirty work. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's right. Right, now let's see what we got here, because... Okay. Let's see what we have here. Well, for the main quest, all I really have to do is talk to Ludovico. That doesn't seem like a big deal. Let's instead... Let's do this side quest, and then we'll talk to the productivity lady. I don't know how useful having this storeroom key is going to end up being, because I don't know where their storeroom is. But, hey, if it comes up... So this one is Missing Watchman. Slug Agent Evan O'Connell and Amelia Stillwell Amelia Stillwell escorted Evan to room A2 in the loan of the Grand Hotel to sleep off whatever's affecting him. And we suspected, or at least I suspected it was some... Oop, nope, not a gun. Not in the hotel. There we go. Think it's to do with the slugs. The literal slugs, not the security guys.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I'll keep it down.
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
That seems... Yeah, why isn't Slug caught this?
Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Well, I could have told you that. It's normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna turn... Very tempting, but no. Why is this like this, though? Hey, you're working next to a imminent fire.
Terribly sorry, but I can't chat just now. Someone on the second VIP level just ordered 15 canid meat pies, and if I don't get to it now, it'll be my head.
Yeah, just don't use that one burner on the left, eh? I got some questions about Halcyon Helen.
I understand your devotion to your job. Really, I do. And I hope you'll understand mine. Things might change if you had something very particular to talk to me about, but I'm afraid I'm just too busy to talk right now. I'd be delighted to chat with you later.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk away from here and cover my ears for no reason. What you got there?
I hope you catch the killer soon, Inspector. I don't want to see the Grand Colonial shut down.
I think I should just walk around with this thing, like, at the ready. I kind of want to turn the stove on. Wait, why is there a red triangle here? Why is there a red triangle here?
Something mighty strange went on.
What happened? Norval get his cap stuck in the toilet again?
Not today. I was carrying a bag up to the second VIP guest fort earlier. Even for our guests, it was spectacularly heavy.
Wow, exciting.
I wasn't finished. Took a bad step and dropped it. Know what spilled out? Rocks. Whoever owned it was just making me carry it around for fun.
Oh. That sucks, I'm sorry. What, where the... Okay, there's a red triangle here. There's 2 red triangles? Is it just some rabbit sprats, or is it something serious down here? Also, where do I go? Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Sorry.
You, hear about the murder?
How the hell could I not have heard about it?
Can't imagine what it must be like. Living down here like sprats on a wall.
Oh, it's just some rabbit sprats. Alright, well, you know, this is as much their home as it is anyone else's. I'll leave them alone.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Requires room A2 key card. Well, now, where would I find a thing like that? Hey.
Incoming! Bigger weapon! Don't mess with us!
Oh, wait. There's something right here.
Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
That floor panel doesn't quite fit.
Very astute, Inspector. This floor panel appears to be slightly shorter than regulation length.
About 1/3 of a millimeter.
Now generating randomized Flattery table. Well done, Inspector. What sharp oculars you possess.
Oh, well,
This floor
thank
panel
you.
is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
Now, who would be doing a thing like that? Why would they be doing a thing like that? Underneath the loose floor panel is a slightly dirty key card for room A2. See, that's where you gotta hide your keys. Underneath your metal floor panels. Oh. Just, Okay, well, questions asked and answered. I'll take some of this jelly. So, how...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead.
Well, yeah. You know what would be a fun game? A combination of this, like, detection thing and the time rewind stuff from Batman Arkham Origins. I think that'd be really interesting. How'd that get in the hotel? What's the
For
COD?
additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma. Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
Was it an accident?
There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector.
Oh, if I had more strength, I could tell if he was in a fight. Too bad I am stealthy and soft. Whose blood?
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
So it's someone else's blood. Yeah, I think it's time we talk to Miss
If you wish to
Stillwell.
question Amelia Stillwell, this line's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the Pilot House checkpoint.
What kind of gun did you have? A light assault rifle? No wonder you died. Does taking these things count as stealing? Yeah, okay. So he's got someone else's blood on his... Oh, wait. Maybe Amelia was infected by the slugs.
I was a few minutes late with room service earlier today. Guest I was trying to serve shot at me with a revolver. I left the drink and ran.
Something like that happened to me once. Hammersmith exec called me up to her room, saying she needed help with something.
Yeah?
Turned out what she needed help with was testing a new Hammersmith heavy machine gun. She technically shot around me instead of at me, but it was still pretty surprising.
Oh my god, all the guests here suck. Except for Ruth. Wait. Oh, this goes back outside? Okay. Wait, where am I? Oh, hey! Slug storeroom. Cool. Oh, and it doesn't count as stealing because I'm allowed in here. Flamethrower 2.0? No, I already have one. Although, could break it down for parts. I haven't broken anything down for parts in a while. Excuse me. Cool. I was gonna put my cowboy hat back on, but I guess I probably shouldn't. Never stopped you before. Because I'm here investigating, I feel like if people know I'm stealing stuff, it's gonna be a problem. Like, if it was anywhere else, sure, but I don't want to mess up my opportunities to investigate. Eridanos' atmospheric complex is under lockdown. I didn't hear about that. What? Okay, so this Vargas guy got a report about an explosion in a generator room. And was super pissed about having to deal with some emergency that happened down there. And then someone else responded, maybe if you actually trained us instead of spending all your time shouting your overinflated head off, Slug wouldn't need to buy itself a new wall. Okay. Interesting that there was a lockdown, though, that I didn't hear about. Am I allowed in here? Okay. Well, since I'm here. Can I upgrade this a bit? Oh yeah, I have plenty of bits. Let me do that. Okay. Because, like, I want my hunting rifle to be able to, like, just put something down right away, and then I switch to the other rifle when it's getting close. Tactical operations. Weird. So where am I? Okay, so the one by the landing pad, which one is that? Oh. Okay. Amelia is who I want to talk to first. But I gotta keep an eye out for, what's over there? Oi.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, why did you kill your partner and friend? Or co-worker, I guess.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
Ooh, I see that shady look. This is like, what's that game? LA Noire? Where they were... someone's looking around shady and you know they're saying a lie. Die on corporate property is strictly prohibited. I'm afraid he's dead.
You're kidding! Evan's dead? That doesn't... I don't understand. Can I ask what happened?
Well, now I feel like I should be asking you what happened. You tell me you're the one who took him to A2.
Because he got drunk on the job.
Press
He
X
was
to
supposed
death.
to haul crates with me, but he was sauced. So I took him to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Amelia, I know something bad. Look, why am I doing that accent? I should be doing my Horatio Kane impression. Amelia, I know something bad happened to you in A2. I want to help.
You won't believe me if I tell you.
We've lost colonists. Try me. I found giant slugs on Evan's body. This case is already unbelievable. Oh, wait, no, wait. This case is already unbelievable. You can't see, but off frame, I have my hands on my hips.
You what? Well, shit. Maybe you will believe me. I walked Evan to A2, like I said. And then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy. And the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
Yep, seen that before. How'd you get away?
Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
Got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
Found slugs. What any idea what that's
I
about?
can't help you there.
Oh, I thought you would know something. Oh. If Evan was a victim in all this, we owe it to him to find out what happened.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit.
Okay. Yeah, so she knows, like, how these slugs function, I guess, because there was a bunch of them out in the orchards.
Well, think it over.
Alright, how are you?
I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being... Scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking.
Okay.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
Vigilante justice, that's... no. No, I mean, she's clearly innocent here. Like, Evan wasn't affected by this thing. That must have been why she thought he was drunk, actually. He might not even have been drunk at the time. It might have just been this slug. Whoa, Alex! Even with COVID, the man never sleeps. Not much for that. Claire, is that how you tell if someone's gay? No, I don't. I don't want anything to happen to her. She's relatively innocent in all this. If anything, it was self-defense. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
Okay, it is a good thing we talked to her because... I mean, we probably could have reached this conclusion, but it kind of proves it. So, I think maybe I need to go back to the orchards. I don't want to, but... I can't try. I have heard those memes before. I just think it's really funny that you kind of brought it up. Oh, this is just okay. I'm real nervous now. All right, let's get up here. Is she in here? She wasn't in here before. Okay.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Yep. Even on a sleep phone. Well, good. You're catching up on what is presumably years of sleep. I found oh, no. What voice am I doing again? I found O'Connell. He's dead. Wait, what should I say here? Your MIA man was... No, that's stupid. Shoot. I don't know. I got nothing. Imagine I said something cool. Also, he's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
Yeah. He attacked Amelia, who unintentionally killed him in self-defense. I mean, that is the truth. I'm not gonna... I don't want Amelia to get in trouble for something that is 0% her fault. Fell, landed on his head, or was an unfortunate accident. I should have saved before I got here, eh? Shoot. No, I'll just tell the truth. I'm an honest man, living in a dishonest galaxy.
No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure?
Wasn't under his own will. I'm satisfied you're telling the truth, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
He was covered in slugs, also. She should know about this. If Amelia knew about this, then she should know about this. What voice? Get out of here.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
Oh, no, you're new, right? Lily was relatively new, so Amelia might have been around longer. Yeah, okay. You get off the hook this time.
Noted. Just as I will note what you found in my report, which I intend to file, and then never look at again. Thanks for chasing Evan down and saving me some legwork. Of course, now I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
Yeah, you sound real brokenhearted about all of this. Alright, bye! Wait, I'm gonna hack your computer. Don't look at me. I'm gonna hack your open computer. Eridanos Atmosphere's complex is under lockdown. I don't recall hearing about this, which is making me suspicious of it. Work log, Vargas. I think we saw Vargas's name here before. We saw his name in the other computer. He was the one yelling at the crew. Noted all of Eridanos is locking down. Oh! Is it just a general lockdown? Okay. This is Stillwell giving a report. Here it goes. Here's the report. Hey, boss. Eat it. And if you see a bottle of Spectrum Indigo, don't touch it, it's mine. Okay. Oh, and this is Evan's report. It's all neat and orderly. Patrol bridge for 8 hours, 14 and a quarter minutes. Exchange shift with Stillwell, 49 minutes late. Show limit, 8 hours. 8 hours. Yep. So, I'm sure one of those slugs just got him while he was in the wilderness reserve. But it's not relevant to my current case. So, all I've really found out is that Spacer's Choice is trying to sabotage Rizzo's, which makes that other guy, the saboteur, a suspect. And found out that these slugs are pretty active in infecting people. Which I don't know if Ruth was aware of, and if it relates to her murder. So let's go talk to this other suspect. And then we'll report everything to Lou. Whose actual name I have forgotten. Because I like calling him Lou. Oh, you're all the way out there. Fine, let's talk to Lou first then. Actually, we should probably go check out the gardens again. Ludovico. Well, to be...
Hey, I was gonna stop him, but I figured he was room service. Then he started going through Helen's things, and I figured maybe you want a word with him.
What? Who is this?
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
Oi! Shove off.
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
It's Rizzo's. Yeah, I don't need to know his name. I'm just gonna keep calling him Lou because it annoys him. I want to annoy everybody who... Yeah, why are you in my room going through... Well, not my room, but the suspect's room that I'm now... Not suspect. The murder victim's room, sorry. That I'm now staying in and going through her things. Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise.
You're their mascot.
And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor.
Who's the VIP?
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
We've already seen that message. Oh, is there... Am I losing frames, by the way? YouTube just yelled at me. Stream status is poor. How well am I coming through? Not receiving enough video. I'm not seeing any more dropped frames. I think that might have just been a brief issue. Should be good. No, I look okay. Okay, I think it just hiccuped for had a hiccup for a second there. How am I coming through for everyone? No, I think it's okay. And yeah, we did hear a message of him like crying and saying he loved her and wondering how everything went wrong and all that. That's good? Okay. Then YouTube is worried about nothing. Unless there's another message, actually. You're out of luck, I already found it.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
I don't think that's gonna be a lot, if I'm honest. To refresh his... Okay. I see like a few dropped frames here, but I think that just had a momentary thing, and YouTube was like, "Oh no," and now it's over. Tell me what you know. Although afterwards, I don't necessarily like being mean to this guy, but he broke into like my room / the murder victim's room, which is doubly suspicious.
What? But I can't.
You can.
Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Well, not the sharpest tool in the shed, but okay. Alright, well, I'll allow it. Felix said that he thought he was room service, so...
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
I did shoot a lot of them. In more than a few lives, isn't that bugging you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards.
Yeah, okay.
Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious.
Suspicious.
But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Reach for a cigarette. The plot thickens, Administrator. Oh no, I'm sounding more like Agent Smith than Horatio Kane.
You have my attention.
It's the smell. Dr. Blossom is dead. He would know Dr. Blossom. He might be able to tell me some more about her.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
She did recognize the killer. She did.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own.
Can you tell me
If there's
more?
anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Yeah, I think Lou is kind of the only person who, like, I don't see as a suspect at all for any reason. Like, even more so than that nice bellhop. Just because, like, everything is bad for him if Ruth dies. Or Helen. I don't know why... It's kind of weird calling her Helen, but I guess I get it. Helen insists on touring the Rizzos R.R.
Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations.
Yeah, he already knew about
to
that,
be
too.
held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
Should I have not told him that? No, because he already knew that she wanted to go in. He just didn't know that she already did, so I don't know if that's going to be a problem. What were you going to show her?
Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public
notice.
relations.
Yeah, I know she was there before she died.
You haven't provided me with much information, but I understand that you're avoiding conjecture.
Pretty much.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
I can't draw a conclusion from it, but it is true. Someone stole data from one of your terminals.
That's troubling, to say the least.
Probably that saboteur.
Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was right after... Yeah, it was... Yeah. Okay.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
Happened just before the attack, so I was trying to stop.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games.
Yeah,
Did you
sound
discover
like
anything else?
Let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow.
I gotta go back
don't know
there.
How, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Ooh. Hey, yeah, why is there a suspicious guy in my room?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
No, there was just a guy. There was a mascot posting in my room.
I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think.
Okay. If you don't know, then you don't know. You probably wouldn't have known, so. And I don't think it's worth revealing too much to you about this.
I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my
benign
distance and
negligence.
Don't involve myself unless necessary.
Not regular
In any
negligence.
case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
Take your word for it.
Was there anything else?
Nope. Okay. Suspicious. Coroner first, or... I want to talk to that lady. Okay, let's go talk to the mascot, because he's in the hotel. Let's go back to the orchards, and... Is there anything I missed at the orchards? I don't know. I don't think so. No. No, I don't think there is. Let's talk to the mascot and then figure out what we want to do next.
What floor would you like to... Oh, to the left.
Should I bring someone else? Oh, you know what? I'm talking to a tossball mascot. Let's bring Felix. Oh, is that something that people say? This is my first time hearing it. Where? Yes, here we go. Only you can put the U in Securitas. Securitas. Oh, that far away? Oh, he's all the way over there. Okay. Oh, Felix is has some perks. Oh, more armor maybe. No, I'll just give him more armor. Actually, I keep putting off leveling up my character, and I should... Oh, it's just perks. Is there something good here? Melee damage returned his health is probably pretty good. Lower detection radius of enemies. Oh, when you have no companions. Never mind. Reduce armor rating with ranged attacks. That's pretty good. Oh. Interesting. Okay. increased movement speed? That could be pretty good. Ooh, bonus to all dialogues when you have no companions. Damn it. Just Okay, what was this? Yeah, this is probably pretty good. 15% melee damage returned as health. Like, the reason I have the companions there is basically meat shields, so if I'm getting hit by melee damage, something has gone severely wrong and I'm probably gonna want the health. Those guys look suspicious. Oh, hello. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna...
Right, let's dance.
Oh, hello.
Here I come.
Felix, get out of the acid and get out of my way. Okay. There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't like how close these guys have gotten to the hotel grounds at this point. Gonna be honest, very disconcerting. You lost your sense of taste? Hey, Amelia, how are you?
Hey, Inspector.
Okay. Is there any mysteries around here? Anybody got any mysteries? Is there any mysteries in here? Hello, mysteries. Oh my god, you're so far. Alright, well if I'm going all this way, I might as well also visit the other lady, eh? I want to visit the coroner, though. That's such a key part of any mystery show. All the CSIs going to visit the coroner, and then they're like, well, here's the smart guy thing that I know. And then the detectives were like, smart guy things? And then they go back and...
I could use a new pair of glasses. Can't imagine where you misplaced your old pair.
Okay, why are there red triangles here? Oh! Pardon me, I didn't know this room was occupied. Okay.
Let's take him down.
Zoom! Enhance!
Woo! Yeah, now that was fun.
The architect saved us.
What are you guys looking at?
Hey, you. Come take a look.
What?
Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring?
Ooh.
You want it? I've got it.
You doing okay?
Me? Oh, sure. Terrific. Never better. And as soon as I pay off my docking fines, I'll be back on my feet and in my ship.
Talking fines?
So it turns out Slug has some pretty strict rules on vehicle docking, and I may have broken a few of them. Who'd think Slug would be so strict?
What rules? I just docked here.
Let's see. There's docking without prior authorization, double docking, docking into adjacent vessels, docking while under the influence of alcohol, docking while under the influence of caffeinoids, and loitering.
Sounds like a Tuesday to me.
Well, I'm sure they'll go easier on the inspector than on little old me. But say, maybe you could help a stranger out? Buy some of my goods?
Alright. So is this you trying to raise funds to...
Junk. My friend, this is not junk.
Mm.
These are people's prized possessions. Priceless personal effects. Beloved souvenirs and knickknacks.
And how did you get them?
Huh? Oh. Well, some of the guests left this stuff behind.
Oh, they left it behind when you had it in your hand, eh?
Take a look for yourself.
Okay, well, so long as you steal from the rich. Anything useful, though? Oh, you have a Jolie Coeur outfit. Oh, that makes me so sad. Jolie Coeur, she was so cool. Ooh, concierge outfit. Anywho, none of the outfits you have are going to be better than mine. There's no point in buying ammo. Oh, can I sell you things? It's not going to help you at all, but can I sell you my junk? Thanks. Oh, can you repair all my things? Yeah, there you go. Business. No, like, all she sells is, like, junk that I would have to resell to someone else. I'm sure there's a way to work that into a profitable strategy. But I don't have time for that. I'm a detective, not a businessman. Mysteries? No, just birds. I appreciate the question you gave during that episode, Alex. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the 100th episode of the podcast yet, you definitely should. Probably one of my favorite episodes so far. There's no mysteries around here, right? Okay. Alright, nobody be mystery.
Even if he is, no one will think you dress the same as him on purpose.
I was at breakfast first. If anything, he's dressed the same as me.
Okay. Oh, this is the pilot house.
Rizzo cares about the happiness of his family. Spacer's choice can't say that.
Hmm. You're too kind. Is it inside or is it around the back? Oh, no. No! Actually, wait, what am I saying? This is perfect. This is exactly what you want from a mystery story. The person you're supposed to meet, and you go there to meet them, and they're dead?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected.
It's a
Rizzo's
slug.
Company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Well. Puncture wounds near his collarbone. Oh, this is very medical. What's a good Sherlock voice? Puncture wounds near his collarbone, Dr. Holmes. I'm having trouble finding an exit wound.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Did you really think he'd be dead? I didn't. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm really glad we got to do the whole podcast and that it's making some close friends less scared of GMing. And hopefully other people less scared of GMing. And that we get to talk about fun stuff. Is that not a Watson voice? Firearms, not a conventional weapon either.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
Oh man, this was the missing weapon from Helen's case.
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
You cool for the thing? Yeah, that's clearly a Moon accent as well. Before we go, do you think he missed his outfit?
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
Okay, I'm not gonna take his clothes.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What's this?
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
A non-branded bottle? High concentration of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
Son of a bitch. That's why Cedric didn't want me at his spaceport. Is that what the mascot knew, though? Pick up vending machine power cables. Okay. What a random thing for you to ask, but okay. Ranger mascot's noggin. I'll take it. Might become important.
Wonder what they use this thing for.
The telescope? Okay, just give me a second to hack. Ooh. Teen Titans Dark? That sounds cool. She's alive and just pretending to be dead? That would be an amazing twist. Logs. Clear skies, distant storm, steer around a clear sky. Okay, so this is the controls for the floating hotel platform. Let's see the unofficial logs. I've password locked this directory. Pretty sure no one in management can crack it, and if they do... P. Who's P? Oh! Oh, is this where all the staff gossip? I saw Spencer Woolridge order 4 different meals and send them all back. What a refined palate. H. Oh. Ooh, I don't know if this is Slug or if this is Employee. Who was the, Oh man, I'm forgetting the name of the one. The one that worked at the front desk. Halcyon Helen was enjoying this. Halcyon Helen was enjoying a spectrum on the terrace. The stars really are just like the rest of us. What fun guys. Tristan the greenhouse. It's all windows. Why would anyone do this? Oh, so it's just celebrity sightings. And... Is this helpful? Halcyon Helen was enjoying a drink on the terrace. I mean, that's just a thing people do. Although we knew the staff was gossipy. But okay. Oh. Suspicions abound. You should probably turn around, by the way. As a security person. Okay. So let's follow up here at the spaceport. Is Cedric gonna let me in yet? Because he kept acting like I haven't figured out everything yet. Just take a drink. Oh, we're having a crossover? Okay, used to be. So, yeah, it did sound more like a jerk thing to do, but I don't know if it's relevant to the case at all. Maybe it is. Also, yeah, pour one out for the Forever GMs. A one-shot is a mini-series without enough prep.
Hope
Wait.
you've been enjoying your stay.
Oh, yeah, totally. Oh, am I inside the hotel? No, right? Yeah. Oh. How are you still here? Ugh. I do want to go to a con. Maybe next year. I don't know if I feel comfy going on a plane this year, to be honest. But I really want to. What? What do you want? You just walking towards me? Hey, doesn't his mask look like... Oh god, what was that one from Skyrim? Doesn't it?
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Alright, Cedric.
Inspector, glad you're back. Thank you for being so patient with slug activity. I hope you'll forgive the delay. Welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
I don't like that he was so blatantly like, yeah, I'm doing crimes in here, so I can't have an inspector come in yet. And he just didn't care that he told me essentially that. Not directly so much, but he's like, yeah, I'm doing stuff that someone with any amount of authority shouldn't be allowed to see. So just let me continue doing that. But now that we've found a bottle that might be tied to him at the scene of a possible witness, my mystery senses are tingling. Come pick you up. That would be a fun road trip, I'm sure.
I don't like the way they're eyeing us, Captain.
Okay, steady on, lads. Let's not do anything.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug.
What do you want?
Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Slug Light Underground don't like that much.
He's trying so hard. It's actually kind of sad.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
You don't want to do this. I'm looking at you right now, and the guys you have behind you, and I can assure you, I'm an inspector, fella. Sticking my nose where it don't belong is my job.
Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again.
Now, hold on. You're saying Slug asked me to investigate and now wants me dead?
Quick, everyone! Get him!
Incoming!
Well, alrighty. Hold that thought. Alright, I think I might need help over here. Oh. Oh my goodness, they actually killed me. Well, admittedly, I haven't been in a fair fight for a while. Oof. It's only a 6-hour drive. I mean, we can see the sights. Alright. I can't believe they actually got me. And after all my talk before.
Hey.
He's trying.
Should have. Well, you.
Here they come!
Should probably actually get to cover. See, the game is currently at the proper difficulty for me, where if I act like a fool, I'll probably die, but if I'm not a fool, I'll be okay. Hit note. Got a job for anyone with a ready gun hand and empty pockets. There's an inspector looking into the murder of Halcyon Helen. My client? How big is this? Does no one just trust them up? Don't worry about subtlety. In fact, don't be subtle. Make sure that once you can do the job... Ooh. So they got directions. They got slug uniforms. No, that's... Word is 40,000 bits. I'm only worth 40,000 bits? That's insulting. The Marketeer. Wasn't there a fictional character in this universe called the Masked Marketeer? Suspicious. But that's a different show. I think Parvati and Felix were talking about like a crossover that happened a while ago. Interesting. Oh, I gotta see Knives Out. I gotta see that just for that accent. To learn from and study it. There's so many like movies that I actually have to like put aside time to go see.
Underground. Or slug, I guess. I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Ms. Helen's death. Reminds me of Moreau's. Just a bit.
Hey, can I go back there? What's your
Hello.
deal?
Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon.
You know what's
I'm
amazing?
Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
I still haven't seen No Time to Die yet. I've seen all other 25, I think, James Bond movies. Actually, no, 24. And I haven't seen No Time to Die yet. Wait, I'm Marketeer? You said your title is Marketeer?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings. Wait a moment. Why do you ask?
Why do you tell?
Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear.
Well, now, you're telling me you were hired by an anonymous note to hire someone else by anonymous note?
Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
Yes, I've also heard it's a good movie, but mostly for the accent. I I gotta see it. I'm I don't know. I it's on. I think I have because I have Crave now. So it's probably on Crave. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Monday. I gotta work. I don't know when I'll watch it. Find the humor. So someone told him to anonymously hire some goons to attack the inspector. Who did that?
I understand your distrust, but look at me in my place of business. What would I stand to gain from destroying you, versus how much I stand to lose if discovered? You're welcome to remain suspicious, but in the meantime, you're completely welcome to browse my wares at your leisure. No surcharge. Again, terribly sorry. Welcome back. The Eridanos.
So that's it. No, there's more to it than that. You don't mind, I'm gonna have a look around. Can't shake the feeling there's something I ought to be seeing.
Glad my box hauling days are over.
Can I get to his back room from here? These are very big vents. So where is the... Yeah, this is his back room, because that was the sealed door, right? So he's got a lot of weapons around here. I was hoping for some secret letters or something. Alright. Let's go drop in on our tossball player. I'm hoping Felix's knowledge will come in handy here. Yeah, I kind of felt like with Spectre that they were trying to mix like the classic, like more 70s era, I guess, more humorous. Well, not well, I mean sort of humorous, but like the classic 70s era, maybe a bit 60s James Bonds with like the more modern ones.
Your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty.
Oh, well, aren't you a charmer? Nice mustache. I'm gonna. You just wait right there. Wait, this is Black Hole Birdie? I'm not very impressed.
What do you want? Boss, it's Birdie Holcomb. Black Hole Birdie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Yeah, none of those work. I'm
Not
not
so
recognizing.
loud. How'd you know it was me?
The hat. I'm an inspector. Oof, that's not the accent. I'm an inspector and a damn good one.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Incognito?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice.
That's what she would
But
do
I'm
in her
stumped.
show.
And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Birdie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
Felix, I don't care how smart he is. What I care about is the man's alibi.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me.
Yep.
You probably want to ask me some questions, huh?
Yep.
I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
Did you kill Helen? What were you doing the night she
I was
died?
getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers. You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Preserved?
Yeah, I get it.
Right. Yeah, he was drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
I suppose he is a bit of a himbo. But still a suspicious himbo. Where did you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
Why?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices.
Clearly.
She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
I'll catch you next time. Get some rest and try to recuperate. Hopefully it was a fun bit of streaming to catch. Could anyone back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right?
She stashed her data
She
pad?
asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
What did you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
I don't know what that means. All right, thanks for stopping by though. Did anyone else see you that night?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
Press X to doubt. Having a witness only benefits you, unless you have something to hide.
I don't. All we did was talk, I swear. It's
With
just,
whom?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
You're already in trouble. What do you think, Parvati? Good Oh my gosh, Parvati is bad inspector?
Good one, Captain. Oh, you're serious? You want me to be the bad inspector? Are you sure?
Oh my goodness, please, Parvati. I have wanted nothing more. Just pretend you're a SEAL hero, taking tests.
Oh, you mean like in Against the Outlaw Kings? There's this scene where Agent Khan grabs a fella by the collar and really gives him what for.
Yes, channel that.
Yeah! That's a pretty intense scene.
All right, you can do this, Parvati. Just do what Agent Khan.
I like that Birdie's into it.
Here, You've been giving us the runabout, and I don't much appreciate it. Miss Helen's killer is still out there, and we got every intention of hunting him down.
Whoa, you're not going to do the part where Agent Khan pulls a pistol on the suspect, right?
Oh my god. What a precious gem you are. Let her continue.
You'd best tell us what you know. Because if any more innocent people die, that's gonna be on you. You understand me?
Wait, more folks could die? You're joking. Law, I had no idea this was so big.
Was that too much?
It's a matter of other folks' lives, then. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Yeah, who is... Okay.
Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean?
Torrid affair. Who's Auric, Birdie?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Auric's not a bad guy. He's just got an unusual job. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers.
Wait, you have the data pad?
I don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Let's see the data pad.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
Sorry about Helen, but... He doesn't even call her Ruth. Alright, it's fine. He's our bestie.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
So, I'm kind of curious now, because we did see Helen write a B on the ground. It's possible she was trying to point us to Birdie because he had her data pad.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it'd be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
Yeah, it's probably better if you're not involved, as eager as you may be.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me
Self-aware,
for
okay.
anything else.
Is there anything else I can ask?
What do you want to know?
Yeah, the mascot. What the hell, man?
I remember sending her the recording, but... Law, I was halfway to preserved by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
What about the mascot's death? Yeah, I found it. It wasn't, I mean, it was embarrassing. It wasn't incriminating.
You listened to it? What'd I say to Helen?
Crying, mostly.
Did I sound drunk?
Mostly. It was very sweet.
Thank the architect. I hope she heard it. I don't want the last time she heard my voice to be when I was all angry at the orchards.
But wait, that mascot was dead.
I remember sending her the... I wish that were the dumbest thing I ever did, but it's not.
Can I not ask about that?
I remember sending her... Like I said...
Okay, well, tell me more about Helen.
What about her?
What was your relationship?
Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big, dumb tossball star, right? That's what I'm good at. Lizzo's knows it. The fans know it. Helen...
Felix, do you know it?
She saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to offer than big muscles and a signature black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
So why'd you break
I
up?
wish I knew. It must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world.
What does that
Maybe
mean?
one of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know. I tried to understand, but I don't.
What were you getting up to, Helen? You're an actress. What were you doing? You couldn't even use her real name.
Rival
Any
actresses,
enemies?
maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry. Except for Helen's pictures, obviously. Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each. What do you want to know?
I don't know about Ulrich.
Yeah? Ulrich's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff. We're talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements.
Whoa.
Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know? Maybe there are other options. Maybe I don't take all the accelerators Rizzo's pushes on me.
Oh. So the company he works for gives him steroids, but he wants different. Okay, he wants different ones. Sure. That's how the sport works.
People get worked up about this kind of thing is all. Not that my personal business should be any concern of theirs. Yeah?
Okay.
Ulrich hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the buy-a-bunks at the shipping yard.
What's it like being famous?
Tossball was, is, and always will be the greatest game in the universe. And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
Okay. That's too much in-love himbo energy to have killed someone. Alright, now you charmer. You old Star-Lord.
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
Uh-oh. Nope, I'm Hawthorne.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
Yep. Hawthorne's, yeah, sure. I mean, if you knew Hawthorne, then I can't tell you I'm Hawthorne.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
Star-Lord at home. Alright, I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
What?
Well, I did, of course. I'm something of a savant when it comes to secret codes, if I do say so myself.
You do say so yourself. Couldn't this be avoided if you both knew where the cargo was?
Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about any smuggled cargo, and Cassidy hasn't moved anything herself. If the constable asks, I can't find any contraband cargo, and Cassidy doesn't know how it got here or what's in it.
Fair enough.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
We just passed by there, so we can deal with that. Let's confirm Birdie's alibi while we're here. I do really want to get
I think I
to
prefer the rest and go.
the, what is this? I really want to get to the coroner today, so.
Hey, pal. Over here.
Hi.
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Better than beer?
Bold claim, I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
No. Yeah, I've noticed as much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
Okay, well, I'd like to ask you some questions. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I'm a sheriff now. I'm just a woman looking for answers. Answers? Answers. Does it be answers or answers? Answers. I feel like I'm losing the region. I'm a freelance inspector brought in to investigate the death of Halcyon Helen.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
I'm not here to bring you any trouble. I just want to help.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what?
Heard you taught Birdie some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Okay, how you know Birdie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
Before.
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
That's fair, actually.
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker. But taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Okay. Was Birdie with you the night Halcyon Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Okay. The constabulary is like right, yeah. I might as well check it out. I feel like I want to cover everything while I'm here, because I don't know what's going to be a good part of the... Oh, I think hacker is like a position in Tossball. Although, I'm not sure what it entails other than getting hit. I don't understand Tossball. It's starting to sound like a mix between baseball and football, which, like, doubly so means I won't understand it. There's no guard here?
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I like boneless bratwurst.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
How do I know you're really Cassidy Mills and not a mole?
Because I'm gonna tell you where our package is, hullhead. If I were part of an ambush, you'd have already been arrested. We're in the constabulary, for law's sake. You're looking for
That's a good
cargo
point.
from our ship, the Rat King.
Ooh.
Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
Not sure where it is.
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
Okay. Well, I'm up here, so I'll deal with that now. What time is it? 9:09? I have time for a side quest. And then I gotta figure out what to do after that. I gotta report to Lou with regards to Birdie, but... Am I allowed in here? Probably not. But Slug isn't hostile towards me, so it's probably fine. Also, yes, that was a really good ship name. Yeah, side quest too.
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over. Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
How do you manage?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
What's bad at managing cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working.
Relatable.
Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
Nope. Just don't look at your terminal for the next few seconds. Parvati, just give me a minute. Well, you too. All right. Well, come in if you're coming in. But are you coming in or are you staying outside? Hacking skill too low? See what you think. Let's see if these. Ooh. What is a good pirate ship name? I mean, now I'm just thinking of the Rat King. Okay, can I pick this guy's pocket? He does.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Yeah, alright. I guess you're on the level.
Just gonna reload that real quick. You didn't have the card, though. I think I was sitting in his pockets too long. Ooh, the risky biscuit. I like that.
Here they come!
Whoa! 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 Okay. 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 Oh, I don't have the sublight ID, so if anyone sees me, then I'm in trouble. So, what happened is he saw me go in here, and because I don't have the ID badge that makes me, like, look like I belong here, he turned hostile, and because they were standing next to him, they were just like, it's time to go. Smuggled cargo. Just sneak out the back. Thank goodness this wall is broken. Thank goodness they always make multiple ways to finish a quest. Okay, let's go talk to our Star Prince.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
How'd you get arrested?
This is gonna sound a little stupid, but I got a thing about mechanicals. Don't like the way they move or the sounds they make. Gives me the creeps. I was drinking with Dash in the cantina when a funny-looking one trotted up beside us. Seemed like it was some kind of monster, so I started yelling, banging on it. Don't know what happened next, but I think it involved another mechanical. I passed right out then, and when I woke back up, I was here. Not the most graceful thing I've ever done.
Okay, well, no one would lie about that.
No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
I don't like that guy. On account of him hiring people to kill me. And my just getting over it.
Welcome back. The Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
Yeah, I got something for you.
A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of salt tuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector. Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos.
Yeah, it ain't my idea.
I learn about secret codes in my off time. For fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mine.
Really? You already know why I'm here. What you want is what I brought.
An independent, huh? Be a big risk letting you into my sanctum. Though if you're telling the truth, I think it'd be more than worth it. All right.
You owe me one.
Follow me to the back. All right. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market.
Oh, you weren't supposed to have all this stuff.
Information, contraband, cane and ointment. I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Suppose we'll have to see.
I suppose we will. Thanks for the delivery. I'm waiting on my next black market shipment, but if you come by later, you'll have free access to pick up all the contraband you want. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
So what do you have? Yeah. Fine. Whoa. Oh, it's one of the guys. Wait.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous. Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
curse that charming mustache of yours.
Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is better than leaving with your partner in the clink. You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like he could. Maybe better. Thanks again for all your help. Good to see you.
See, this is why I wish I was playing a tabletop RPG, because I just made a cool new friend, and she could be a whole lot of connections and a whole lot of things. But now he's just a guy who stands around repeating a single line of dialogue over and over. Okay, should we go back to the gardens? No, let's go to the corner. I keep wanting to do it, and it's right there. It's closer than anything. Well, technically, as close as going to Lou. But I want to do it more. Can't say no to that stash. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's just go do this. Or should I deal with this? No, I want to go to the corner. I'm going to the corner. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. Whoa, 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 it's Rizzo's. You're up there. Where are the stairs? Oh, actually, since I'm here... Halston, so... They were the H in that
The Grand
list.
Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Oh, you don't have anything else. Okay.
The brochure never mentioned anything about Watson killing Alice. What other dangers are they hiding from us?
That goes back outside. I need to go upstairs. Interesting. The stairs over here? Because the stairs down are over here. Well, I have a map. Maybe I should just look at it. Oh, the stairs over here by the front? I love this hotel lobby version of the menu song. Come on, like this side. Unattended computer? We'll see about that. Oh, autopsy report. Bellamy Ruth. Oh, I can look at this instead of talking to the doctor. Well, I'm going to talk to her anyways. Cause of death. Plasma discharge to the upper vertebrae. Spittle bone, cerebellum. 3 shots of plasma. Autopsy report on Ruth Bellamy, formerly Halcyon Helen. Could this be the apex of my profession? Bellamy's corpse shows evidence of several possible causes of death, but I've determined the killing blow was plasma damage to her upper vertebrae, occipital bone, and cerebellum. Death was instantaneous and painless. Frankly, her death may have come as a relief. She was unwell prior to the attack. High concentration of poisonous compounds in her stomach lining, ingested during her last meal. Not lethal, but poisonous to the extreme. Spencer Woolrich complained of similar stomach ailments. Is this a problem common to professional actors? Is this why he turned away all those meals? We saw that note about Spencer turning away 4 meals. Is this... Hartford Bosch. So someone got drunk and fell down the stairs. They're being charged for the damage to the stuff they fell into. Oh, someone got lost in the orchards and came back with extreme excitability, an unpleasant degree of levity, and shocking enthusiasm towards anything. Okay. I still want to talk to the doctor, to be honest. I'm not going to loot Helen.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Yeah, it's all coming together. I want to hear your report from you.
Bruce Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
Someone was trying to poison Helen.
Almost certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
Yeah, the slugs are definitely coming from, like, the hedge area. Actually, yeah, they might be coming from the hedges themselves. I thought they were just coming from the garden general area that might specifically be within the hedges. I don't know if we gave it a close enough look. Sure, it wasn't just the hotel
The
food.
thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin.
Oh.
Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food.
When we were talking, you called her Ruth Bellamy, not Halcyon Helen.
Oh, how curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table, but as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
She was always a human being, Doc. It's pretty grisly.
You're a freelancer of some repute. Surely you're no stranger to seeing the interior organs of a human being.
Not one that I like.
Although, I suspect you do most of your work with a gun, and not a scalpel.
Notice you had patient logs in your terminal.
I do keep logs of every patient I treat. Despite appearances, I'm not merely a coroner. I'm also the Grand Colonial's only, and therefore greatest, doctor.
You sound pretty happy.
I'm very pleased with my work. Cedric Kincannon is an outstanding employer. What I'm about to tell you, do me a favor and keep this between us.
Inspector's honor.
That's what I like to hear. I'd much rather work for Slug than Rizzo's. Rizzo's makes a great show about the happiness of its workers, but I think it's all rather artificial. I'm
Yeah.
paid well. I work hard. I'm given respect and a reasonable degree of freedom. Cedric Kincannon runs a tight ship. Most of us enjoy working for Slug.
Keep that
Will
in
there
mind.
be anything else?
There's nothing. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's see if we can talk to Spencer. Oh, let's get access to the VIP level. Hello. Oh, I'll put my mystery gun away. Hello.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Can I get to the VIP floor?
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
I'm literally an inspector. Bribe. No. No one's worth paying money. No, I'll persuade. The only guest who would have a problem with me being up there is... I'm not going to intimidate. Because I already decided that I like you. But I'm not going to give you money either.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Okay, bye. Oh, hey Norval. I haven't talked to you for a minute.
You've returned. Hope you're finding the hotel to your liking. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
How did you get to be a bellhop?
Notice my battle-hardened physique, have you? Used to be in a mighty mean line of work. Been shot at 35 times. That is, I've been near people who were shot at 35 times.
What?
But to be honest, I never really enjoyed it, you know? It's one thing to tightrope walk between life and death every day, but for just a handful of bits? Nah. When this position came up, I jumped on it and made a lateral move from sublight to slug. Ain't ever looked back.
Oh. I see.
Well, slug is something like an offshoot of sublight. It ain't too difficult to pivot from one part of the same company to another. Disconnects or no. That said, my departure may have been somewhat hasty.
Did something bad, I had to make tracks. I'm starting to like you more.
I mean, yes, but I still earned sublight a hell of a lot of bits. Basically, I singled out a ship to salvage that I thought had been out for use for years. As it turns out, it belonged to a wealthy Byzantine who used it only to vacation. As it so happened, I still don't think she tried to use it, too satisfied with the luxuries of Byzantium. Still, I figured it was a good time to turn tail, in case that ever changed.
Got any good stories? You see a lot of people coming and going.
Stories? Huh. Actually, I think I got a couple now that you mention it. When I was first starting out here, I got lost in the lower levels of the Colonial. Guess you not, I ran into a giant purple sprat. Of course, I'd been drinking a little that day.
How's it different working from Slug than
Well,
Sublight?
Slug is more trustworthy for one thing, where Sublight is all about back alleys and backstabbing. Slug can be trusted not to salvage your ship when you turn your head.
Okay. That is interesting.
What floor would you like to visit? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Okay, that's cool. So he used to work for Sublight Salvage, and he tried to salvage the wrong ship, and had to bail.
Bertie Holcomb's the greatest hacker in the league.
Bertie Holcomb's the greatest hacker in the league.
Okay, it's weird that you both said that. I also didn't realize their sports aren't, like, divided by gender or anything like that. Which, yeah, no one ever said it was. Alright, you... Spencer.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Oh.
Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded.
I don't know,
contains
the lighting
residue
was
from
weird
harmed
there.
Substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray.
Terrorray fluids? So it's not the same bottle we saw before, but...
Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents.
Never mind, it might be. What else was in the bottle? Actually, no, is it toxic?
These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal
Yeah, I could have
distress
guessed.
in humans.
I had to double check.
Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained Rizzo Spectrum vodka. The presence of terroray biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
Yeah, anything would. So someone spiked his bottle of vodka with tearaway biological fluids, made his stomach hurt, but also made Helen's stomach hurt. Did these two have a meeting before Helen died? It came from Edgewater. Alright. Nice outfits.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but
What?
I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
Oh, I should have brought Max. I'll play along. Should I? It's worth a laugh.
How does the scenery taste? Good, I trust.
Oh, shut up!
Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's.
So you're gonna ask me how the scenery tastes?
You're not always
Honestly?
understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. This is curious indeed. Who are you? How did you get in here?
How does the scenery taste? Honestly, the disrespect to my craft. I'll have you know, I've entertained many masses for years. You know, just not all at once, and I'm sure not all real, but some people are entertained by the things that I do. Oh god, where am I going? I'm traipsing about with that accent. Alright, I'm a detective. Tell me the truth.
You're here to investigate me. Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special.
I assure
Just
you.
an old crook with more money than time. That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course, I'm certain you already recognized it. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
How about you sign this? No, I'm not here for an autograph. I'm here to ask questions.
Do you mean to say you're not a fan? Well, then how did you get in here? The only staffer cleared for guest room entry is the inspector for Bellamy's murder.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. No, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane. Absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
You better. Yeah, I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain is most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar?
Why?
Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Can't think of anyone else.
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
I'll bet you do. Why don't you go to the clinic?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
Better than anything else you've ever been spotted in. Alright, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
So, you didn't share a drink?
How alarming! Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, then. Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How was it that Bellamy met Anne?
Why do you want to know?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
What were you up to the time?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character. Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
Obviously.
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour...
Sounds like a terrible director.
The second-degree burns afterwards.
Everyone with any, like, modicum of power in this universe is a jerk. How long have you worked with the Prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should.
Okay.
I'll answer whatever you wish.
Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way. Unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Why? Yeah, I didn't know that. Why were you starring alongside her all the time? I knew you had the show together, but why?
I'm not too proud to admit it. I couldn't get work on my own. Whether or not I wanted to accept it, Bellamy had captured the eye of the colony. People kept talking about the charisma we had on screen, but I felt more chemistry with certain teacup canids than with her. As you may have been able to conclude, I wasn't terribly enamored with Bellamy, but that doesn't mean I'd kill her.
How would you have killed her if you killed her?
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
That might actually be your only defense.
I suppose that is enough on that grim subject.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
Yeah, a bottle of tainted liquor.
That, yes. Yes. I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints.
Let me out of here.
I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched.
Breathlessly watched.
Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. Very well, then. I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels.
Yeah, okay.
You think? I mean, yes, of course. You have, obviously.
I thought that would frustrate you. Okay, so... Oh, good, he turned around.
Not a peep for me.
Okay, so he sent a message about wanting a bigger room. He wanted Ruth's room, but Ruth, because she's the spokeswoman for the new drink, she got the bigger room. And then there's just a message from the staff about safety. Well, about an incident that happened, and what? You are talented, you are magnificent, you are a joy for others to be around. You are definitely not a 2-bit hack. You bring life to the world around you. Okay, I mean, the fact that he has to draw this out on a wall, is it weird that it makes me like him more? Anybody else up here? Jeez, you scared the hell out of me.
Initiating enter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Burbage 3001 is trained to recognize all board-approved actors. Greetings, fellow star. Your performance in Maverick Johnston's latest drama was memorable.
I see you had some work done. Who upgraded you?
Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board-certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh. Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether.
I know he's talking about Helen, but just the line of a robot saying, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair.
Burbage 3001
I don't know what to make of that.
Was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse.
I mean, that's good advertising. Sounds like he had a motive for murdering Helen.
Now running shock and dismay protocol. What's this? Helen's death
Oh
was
yeah,
a murder?
Yelkor.
How horrifying. Bring that killer to justice, designated authority figure. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles, randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
Alright. So, is this oil? This is oil, right? Okay, I guess you're just a robot actor with a big weird stain on your floor. I'm gonna leave you to it. Guys, get out of there, please. Out, both of you, thank you. Just gonna not go back in there. They could probably see me from here.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you?
Why are you guys here?
Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of
right,
Rizzo
right.
Spectrum Brown. Meet the fans, sign toss-ball cards, that sort of thing. How about you, fella? You after a signature?
Oh, well.
Nah, I think I'll pass.
He's just being coy. Anyway, where was I? Just between you and me, Rizzo's ought to cancel the whole event out of respect for Miss Helen.
Why don't you want a signature, Felix?
Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know?
I don't know.
Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty.
Isn't this Birdie's team?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I don't know if you really know anything. I thought Felix didn't like the Auntie Cleo team. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint, size 10, tossball cleat sized.
Amplifier
The soil in
analysis.
this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen. Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer. The soil in his footprint likely came from there.
Around the terraformer came into this room. Someone who's around the pilot house. Oh! Whoever killed the mascot, maybe? If they were around the terraformer?
The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket.
Can make out station, meeting point, and
Your observation is correct and quite astute.
Station, meeting point, emergency. You think it's talking about the atmospheric station? Or maybe the pilot house? Could be anywhere.
Are you in like a different room? Any idea when this happened?
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death.
Interesting. So was this the mascot's room, or is this Birdie's room? It could be Birdie's room, because he might have wanted the mascot to go looking for that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hack into this room. Oh, looks like this is just a room. Okay. I don't know why, I was just kind of expecting that if I walk into one of these rooms I'll find like a dead body or something. Or a missing woolly cow.
We're all seeing that woolly cow, right? Not just me? Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations. Second discrepancy.
Okay.
This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum.
And the recommended maximum blood alcohol for a woolly cow is?
0.
Okay.
A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club.
How can you tell?
A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Yeah, okay. And we already know Birdie wasn't here because he went to visit Auric.
Hey, you're back. What can I do for you?
What's with the cow, man?
We sort of borrowed her from the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve while we were drunk. I have no idea how we managed to sneak her in here without being spotted. Don't worry, we'll return her safe and sound. Mostly sound. Hungover is still sound, right?
I certainly hope so. Okay. Now what? Oh, I guess I could go talk to Anne more. Yeah, okay.
What floor would you like to visit? To the lobby we go.
Oh, I should grab my doctor before I go deal with
What floor would
I
you
should have
like
brought her
to
to the
visit?
coroner too, eh?
Next up.
I am gonna keep Parvati with me though.
What floor? To the lobby we go.
Ellie. In my head, I was thinking Elsie, and I knew that wasn't right, and I don't know where it came from.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
Yeah, let's just get to the investigation.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm. Did you prepare all the fellow meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important
These
guests.
ones. Yeah, maybe. This might be the only person who needs it. Just for like a couple of minutes, then you take it off. Helen's last meal was poisoned.
Oh. Oh my lord, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Okay, I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Owens. Have we met Owens, or am I remembering something wrong? No, I'm thinking of Auric. Okay. Why should I believe you?
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
I will do that.
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Yeah, if you tell me the truth about what you're so worried about, there might be more claims.
Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've heard. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
Okay, so he was not very perceptive, so someone could have gotten to it. I want to see the footage before I go interrogate anyone.
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you,
Okay.
I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
So that's two things out there now. Why would you think Spencer would be around
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals
here? Oh, because he was complaining.
wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor.
Okay,
He's
I know
usually
where that
there
is.
if he's not poking around here. Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Indeed. Okay, so let's hop back outside.
Welcome to the...
What?
If you have an issue with a hotel employee, management has requested that you speak to a security officer, rather than shoot them yourself.
Well, if those are the rules. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I want to keep going, but probably shouldn't. So, oh, Owens is only there? Should I save looking at this footage for next week? Probably. I think it'd be better to save that for next week when I can open up with it, and then it's going to be fresher in my memory. Because this is definitely going to be something important. I should have checked in with Ludovico, but I was kind of thinking I would do that if I dealt with this stuff. And then this is also out on... yeah, if I'm going to be out here, then I might as well go out here. What's this? Oh, that's Ludovico. Okay. Yeah, probably should save it for next week. But we have made a lot of progress in this mystery. Well, I say that, like, I I don't even know if I have suspects now, but we know Helen was poisoned. She didn't want to drag Birdie into her world, so she knew something was up with Rizzo's. Someone poisoned her, which we might be able to see on the footage. I think it might have been coincidental that Spencer got poisoned too. But it's hard to tell who's a suspect at this point. I mean, we have both very many and very little suspects. Cedric is suspicious, but I don't know if he's a suspect for the murder. That one saboteur from Spacer's Choice is, again, also suspicious, but I don't know if they're a suspect for the murder. I don't really know. I could talk to the Prophet of Profitability, because there's some bad blood between her and Ruth. But I don't know, because I haven't been able to make an assessment on them yet. I don't know. I feel like I'm drifting both closer and further from the truth. There's something I'm missing here, something that ties everything together. But I don't think I'll be able to figure that out until I collect more evidence, which I'll be doing next Sunday, following more on the murder on Eridanos. I'm having a whole lot of fun with this DLC. It's not as combat-based as Peril on Gorgon was, but it does lean into the things about the game that I like the characters and stories and everything. As well as just being a great mystery thing. Yeah, I'm very excited. Part of me wants to keep going, but I don't want to, like, I don't know. I want to save the footage, because I want that top of mind when I'm dealing with it. I don't want to burn out with that in my head and then forget it. Yeah, only one death today, which is good. Thanks, Deuce. Inspector Calvin. Oh, I should open up the next stream with that. But yeah, stream schedule will hopefully be back to normal. If anything changes, I'll post to Twitter about it. Just have to skip Skyrim this week, but hopefully be back next week. So Thursday, more Batman. Just finished a pretty big section of the game, dealing with a whole bunch of Joker stuff. Then Skyrim, more of Helgen Reborn, and then Sunday, more of this. And yeah, we'll keep going until either this finishes or October, and then in October I'll play something scary like Dead Space, but that's a while away. And then when Outer Worlds is over, we'll play Mass Effect, but that's a ways away. So otherwise, thanks for stopping by. If you're watching the VOD, we appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more stuff. Hit the notifications to get notified when new stuff goes up. Be sure to check out the Women with Ice podcast. We uploaded a 100th episode recently, which is kind of mind-blowing, but this has been going on for like 2 years. So if you're interested in tabletop RPGs, be sure to check out the podcast. Otherwise, I'll be seeing y'all in the next stream. Good night, everybody.